A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. A moment ago. A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no run back. A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. All the way home for a Broncos score. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Hopefully that worked.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, my face is disappeared. Oh, that's back. Okay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning. As they
good shit, bro. Let's go, man. Come on.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
He dropped that shit.
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this is picked up by the Bears. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Just can't do that shit, man. Gotta let me catch the motherfucker first. Gotta let me catch it.
Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They go play action with Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Runs over him.
Big run!
He's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to...
And this is...
Touchdown, man! Come on, boy!
Albert Okuebuna there to make the grab. And the Broncos lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
He's going to launch this thing.
That's a pig, boy!
That is incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Damn, this team is fun.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Damn, this team is fun.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the play.
He ain't getting it, bro.
Defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
He'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
That 4th down?
And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now it's Mixon running right. Mixon with a first down and more. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. 62 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Mixon Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in.
He's running mean, dog.
And it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A give to Williams, running right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the
nice little run.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 45 on 2nd down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. They go play action now. Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe you want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver.
Oh, what?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. He's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Chicago. Mixon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Joe Mixon. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's KJ. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead.
Bro, I am fucking complete. There, bro.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Shit's annoying, bro. That fucking play right there is annoying as fuck.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Bro.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw here. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. DJ Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up a throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Santos able to put this one through. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Damn. Gary throwing up 74? Holy shit.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the Milwaukee winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. Play your game.
Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw again is Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. 7 yards to pick up there. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Bro, why are we holding?
First down, but we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it.
What?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Bradley Chubb there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And this is going to be another 1st tackle at the Broncos 16.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Mixon trying to punch it in. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
That's a bitch.
That's a bitch. There, keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I like this team, bro, but come on, goddamn, man.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. They go play action with Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears.
This is a fucking joke.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll buy some time right. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They go play action now. Wilson. Quick slant to Hamler. Oh, no, he lost
Bro, come on!
Picked up by the Bears. There he goes, left side. 30. The 20. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big
About the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield. I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DJ Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 38. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And only able to get this to the 19, so...
Yeah, I lost him over in the other league with fucking, I don't even know. Donovan's league. At the Saints.
Denver offense at
Oh,
the
Jameis
line,
Winston.
ready to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that
some BS has happened is the hit stick bullshit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
It's ridiculous.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. To throw is Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Like that? What in the fuck is that, bro?
And this is picked up.
What is that?
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
What the fuck is that?
Any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a
This is why, bro. I hands down, bro.
But that one,
I ain't playing Madden next year, bro.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession
This is probably
game.
my
It's a
fucking
two-possession
last
game at this
season.
stage in the fourth.
My
They need
last
points
year.
out of that drive.
and obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
Like, I'm just getting...
He'll head out of bounds inside the
Just getting
10.
fucked.
Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes
We're diving 10 yards into the end zone.
Touchdown. Joe Mixon.
Like, this dude is not good, bro.
3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
But Devin, bro, it hasn't been a stud that's been doing this shit, bro. It's been whack-ass players who's been doing this shit.
They elect to go for 2.
But then my players who are studs do that shit and nothing.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So
I don't know, man. To me, this is just, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
here in the 4th.
It doesn't make any sense to me, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
I don't know.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here
Oh, yeah.
in front of the national
No,
audience.
he's,
They
like,
start the drive
I don't know, man. He's not good, bro.
and they're
Like,
gonna stop him right at the
he gets
line of
lucky as-
scrimmage.
he gets
No
lucky.
cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Bulldozes past him.
Like,
And able to break one tackle, but then
the fact that I'm getting
quickly
hit
brought
like that,
down.
bro,
But a nice little
easy.
gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Fights through, and now a crease. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And
Like,
we get this way
wow.
for about 4, 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Wilson going to throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
Like, look at that.
They go down to none. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my. He pulled
The
it
same
down.
bullshit that he's been running.
Touchdown,
Come on, bro.
Chicago.
Come on, man.
Darnell Mooney.
We're good.
4 yards.
We're good.
The Bears are
We're good.
closing
We're good at Madden.
as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
We're good.
Santos able to tack on the extra
Oh my
point, and the lead
God.
opens up now to 22 points.
We're good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, fuck. That's funny. Oh, fuck, man. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. Babe's crazy. Fuck Jerry Judy. That motherfucker fumbled. Ah.